See?
That's what you like, the noise.
No, Lexi.
Is that thing on?
Yeah. You don't go bugging for food, big girl. I know you do that, but you're not supposed to do that. Doug brought some chicken. We're going to fry up some chicken.
Yep.
And a little bit of olive oil, some seasoning, and do chicken burgers. I got the cheese bun and some fixings, and Doug has the chicken. So it won't be over the campfire tonight. We're going to do the Coleman stove. We're camping out good and proper here. Maybe we'll...
But we're hot tenting it.
We're hot tenting it,
So
yeah.
normally when you hot tent, you're cooking inside.
Yeah.
So we wanted to cook outside.
Yeah.
Just because it's not winter yet, it's late fall.
Well, you know what?
Nice to be outside.
Here's my take on the hot cooking in the tent. And I've cooked in the tent many times. It could be seen on many of my videos cooking inside a hot tent. And the problem is space can be an issue. Although this is massive, that would not be an issue here. However, you still got the smells. You're cooking. You got all these smells that are building up inside there. And you have to ventilate that out.
Yep.
Right? That's the thing I hate about cooking inside a tent. You got all these smells that...
Especially when you cook onions.
Oh, my God.
I remember years ago you boarded one of my tents, which I think you own now.
Yeah,
And you cooked something with onions.
Oh, yeah? And it smells...
I think it's a Lux Outdoor.
Deluxe, that's it. Deluxe Outdoor.
Anyways, so Mark returned it, in better shape than when I gave it to him because it now had a new smell.
Yeah.
Onions forever.
Made you hungry, yeah?
Yeah. Could have been worse.
So that's always been a big no-no in a hiking, camping community is you never eat or cook in your tent because those smells are there and you can attract wildlife, right? But in a hot tent, it's very normal and natural. You got all that heat source sitting there. First thing you're going to do, you're going to put a pan on that thing and you're going to fry up your bacon.
Well, and to be fair, as winter moves along, our biggest threat, animal-wise, would be black bears, and they're hibernating. So
yeah, but still, if you were to take out in an off-season, like in the warmer months, whatever, some of these tents, they're year-round tents, and now you got these permanent smells, and sometimes these smells, you don't smell it yourself, but wildlife smells it. And when you got these smells, it's not necessarily bears. It could be anything from a raccoon to...
they can do a lot of damage.
A pine marten, and they'll come in and they'll shred a hole right through your tent, and you'll shred your tent apart because it's full of smells in there.
And something like this Cootie 10 tent that we're using tonight, inflatable tent, is actually a four-season tent. So to Mark's point, it's something that I'll probably be using in the spring and possibly in the summer next year. So, that makes a lot of sense. Whereas my other hot tent, my Up To Mini, I'm not using that any other time except for hot tenting. So that's a little different cooking inside.
It's a bit of a, how do you call that, a specific tent for a very specific purpose.
Exactly. So, yeah, you got to be smart about these things. You got to be thinking all the time.
But this here is going down good, and you should have had a hot one. It's cold out here today.
It is, but this is very good.
I'm sure. I'm just thinking warmth. So it's 0 degrees, actually -1 maybe.
Yeah.
And you don't see the breath. So you know what that means? That means it's not very humid. So it's cold, but it's not a humid cold.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
But there's a bit of a breeze, so that's a little cool.
That breeze, I feel the breeze.
But it's great to be out. And with this tent, I mean, we can hang out together.
Yeah.
So, and not be in separate tents, which is fine unless weather gets bad, and then. But we use that common tent you have, that screen tent.
Yes.
That's
that
cool
screen tent, the bug tent. That has been a game changer for me this year. That was a new item for me earlier this season, and I used it all summer long. And I've used it on its own. I've used it with the hammock because it's actually designed for a hammock to be hung in it.
Right.
So I've used it like that. I've used it with another shelter inside of it, which at the time as this video, that video hasn't come out yet, but I have done an outing where I built a shelter inside that screen tent shelter. It worked out absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's a great tent. It was a good wind blocker when we used it.
Oh yeah, it saved us on that one
It
trip.
saved our bacon. We were windbound and
Cold.
we were not going anywhere. And having that tent was excellent to just hang out in and weather out the high wind conditions we're stuck in.